Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about the Garmin Vivoactive 4. If you have a Garmin Vivoactive 4 smartwatch and you believe that the battery is draining a little bit too fast, I'm going to give you some of the easiest solutions that you can use to extend the battery life of your smartwatch. Let's get right into the video. The first thing that you want to do is reduce the display timeout option. So essentially we're going to go to the menu where we can adjust the display options. Okay, so we're going to press and hold down this bottom button over here. Okay, scroll down to the gear icon, which stands for settings, and click that right there. Scroll all the way down to system. Click that, okay? Then you are going to go to the backlight option, click that, and you have a few options for your backlight here. So the display timeout is where it says timeout over here, and that determines how long the display is going to stay on for. So click on the timeout option and choose something shorter than what you had, right? So there's short, medium, and long. Mine is set to medium right now, so I would set it to short, okay? And that's going to extend the battery life a little bit, just because it will, the backlight will only stay on for a shorter period of time. The next thing that you want to do is reduce the display brightness. So from that same menu, sorry about that, I'm going to go back. From that same menu right there, we're still in the backlight menu. Okay, I'm not going to go back here because we just got to this menu. So from the same menu, click brightness right over here, and you can actually bring it lower. So as you saw right there, my brightness is at 60%. So I'm going to click brightness and we can bring it down, right? So let's say I brought it down to that level right there. I'm going to go back. I brought it down to 30%, okay? So that's what you can do. The first two things, the fastest things to extend the battery life of your device, okay? Really easy. Let's go back to the main menu from this point right here, okay? To the main screen. The third thing that you can do, and this is just my speculation, I don't know how true it is, but charge it to 100%, okay? And I'm only saying this basically from like personal experience with all my technological devices, not just this smartwatch, with every device that I own. When you're charging it, okay, when you plug it in to charge it, it's not plugged in right now, obviously, but when you're plugging it in to charge it, you want to charge it all the way to 100%, and I'll tell you why. When I charge my phone, my camera, any device that I have to like 95%, let's say, it'll deplete 1% every X number of minutes, so every so often, right? But when I charge it to 100% instead, it stays at 100% for a long time before it goes to 99%. So I don't know the science behind it, whether it's true or not, whether it's just my mind playing games with me. But at the end of the day, I believe, based on my own experience, that if you charge a device to 100%, it will have a little bit extra juice in it, a little bit extra battery life in it. So that's why I say to charge it to 100%, so you get the maximum battery life, okay? Most of the time, you're probably going to leave it charging anyway, so just let it go to 100%, all right? So number 4, the fourth thing that you can do to extend the battery life of your Garmin Vivoactive 4 GPS smartwatch is to reduce the number and frequency of notifications going to the smartwatch. And this is done through your phone or your tablet that this has been synced with. So if you're getting notifications galore on your smartwatch, it's always going to be reduce, like using the battery to get those notifications. If you can reduce the frequency or the number of notifications or the amount of types of notifications that you're receiving, that will likely extend the battery life, and probably significantly. So instead of getting text messages, emails, and calls, maybe only get phone calls to your device, right? Or only get text messages or only emails to your device. So reduce the notifications, and that will likely greatly extend the battery life if you get lots of notifications to begin with, okay? Last but not least is number 5, the fifth thing that you can do, and that's a behavioral change. Don't check it and mindlessly play with it unless you need to. You know, I find myself taking out my phone really often when I'm bored, right? When I have something to do, I put my phone to the side. But when I'm really bored, I will take my phone out as often as I can, right? So, you know, it's a bad habit. And people do this with their smartwatches all the time. So it's a behavioral change. What I recommend is try to check your smartwatch less often. That will mean that it will light up less often, it will be used less often, so therefore the battery life will extend, okay? That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.